I am Phil Marriott, this is Raj Rudolph.
Hey Phil.
And collectively we are Boys on Film. We talk TV and movies. Today it's RuPaul's Drag Race, probably one of the biggest shows. Well, All Stars, the spin-off.
Oh yes, it's quite the season.
I am absolutely loving this series. I mean, every series, I think there are stronger ones than others. I don't think they're all great, but I think it's a show that I always enjoy watching.
Hat coming off.
It's a good guilty TV show for me to watch. I mean, they just don't stop now. They've already announced season 10 of Drag Race as well. It's an empire.
It is a real enterprise, isn't it?
I think I'm going crazy.
It's something that I just love to switch off with. You don't have to think about anything. You can just enjoy it. You can have a laugh. It is funny. It's, it can be bitchy, these queens that, compete against each other. I think probably everyone that is watching will know what the show is, but this is basically the spin-off, isn't it, of RuPaul's Drag Race, and it's All Stars. So it's queens that have competed before in previous seasons.
Oh, God.
With Chad Michaels being an all-star, Alaska being an all-star.
Yeah.
So we've got quite the plethora of contestants, old, and some a little newish too.
Yeah. Some great, some not so great.
Yeah.
I mean, as in, professional drag queens. I mean, they're all, working on the scene, on the circuit.
But wait. Okay.
Well, let's just go down the list.
Yeah.
Morgan McMichaels, what do you think of her?
That's one that hasn't really stuck out for me.
She is quite popular.
Yeah.
But not my favorite drag queen either. I was
Certainly
like,
not mine.
see ya.
Yeah, bye.
First elimination.
I'll help you pack your bags.
Us actually dissing queens is going to be bad news for us.
You think so?
Turds in the post or something. I can just see it.
It wouldn't be the first time.
That's true. So we got Shangela, we got Aja, we got Ben de la Creme. Somebody tweeted, I love watching Ben de la Creme's Drag Race All Stars, because obviously she seems to be owning it.
Yeah.
Well, I think to start with she was, not so much now. I think she's shown a weakness.
She had 1 week where she didn't win a challenge. Yeah. Oh my God.
It all came tumbling down.
She was like, I'm tired.
Because she's winning every week.
I think she was really happy to be safe last week. So.
Is she your favourite? Who's your favourite of the season?
She definitely is my favourite. I actually really loved her on her original season, being that she was a Seattle drag queen as well.
Yeah.
It's a bit close to home for me, so I was quite excited to see her do so well on All Stars. I have to say, for me, who I want to win, it's either a toss-up between Ben de la Creme or Trixie Mattel.
For me, it's Ben de la Creme and Shangela, but I think it could be Shangela that's number one for me now.
Okay.
You think
it's
so?
weird because when we first started watching the season, it was Ben de la Creme who I thought was the best and the funniest and the smartest. But I think Shangela's really come to the forefront now.
She's really grown as a season queen. I mean, I don't know, that green hair with the popcorn, that was a bit much, but
I'm loving what she's doing.
She almost slipped up last week too with that bad gold disc.
Yeah.
Oh, girl.
Oh yeah,
Dress.
that was a bad outfit.
I'm not going to be here to hold your hand. You might have to walk on your own.
Sorry, I saw the hand.
Aja, I think, is somebody else that's... this is going to be plot spoilers, isn't it, all the way through it. If you haven't caught up with the 4th episode of season 3, then we're going to spoil it for you.
Don't you find that people who don't watch Drag Race are a bit weird? For me, it's like, well, do you watch Drag Race?
Yeah.
No.
If you haven't watched it, you haven't lived, basically. That's what we're saying, isn't it?
It's only at the epicenter of pop culture right now, so, I mean, why...
It's just massive, isn't it? I mean, season 1, if you go back and you watch the previous episodes, I mean, it does look quite dated now when you go back to season 1 of Drag Race.
Yeah.
I mean, not the All-Star
There's
show,
a big filter.
Yeah. Oh, my God. Michelle Visage back, obviously. Carson Kressley, Ross Matthews. Do you like the judging panel?
I mean, the judging panel's gone through some highs and lows, I think, but I think Ru has finally got it right. So with Carson, I mean, everyone loves Carson from the Queer Eye days, and Ross Matthews is great.
Yeah.
And then, the guest judges they've had are all been pretty spot on, so I'm really just liking the judging.
Yeah. Do you think Michelle Visage has kind of taken a bit of a back seat, though? Maybe it's because it's All Stars.
Well, she is the most professional backseater of them all. I think she's doing just fine, to be honest. So.
She's still on the show.
She
That's
is.
good enough.
I don't think she's ever leaving, and I love her little sideshow that she does after each episode called What You Packin'. Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. We've seen Morgan McMichaels, Thorgy Thor, Milk, and Chi-Chi Devane eliminated so far. And I have to say, no disrespect to those queens, but I think, it was the right choice, wasn't it, for all of those?
Yeah, I mean, Thorgy Thor, she's great. I mean, love her style, but she is a bit wacky. She is a bit out there. Yeah. I don't think she's a bow down to the queen type all-star winner yet. So, but I do like her.
How do you look at RuPaul's show, both the Drag Race show and the All-Star show as something for the future? Do you think it's just going to grow and grow? It seems to be
I think that RuPaul is a bit surprised that it's just so massive right now, because she's always said that, drag is not always in vogue in style, and 2 years from now it could go away and not be a thing anymore, and then come back 10 years later. So good on her for seizing the moment, the opportunity, and creating an empire out of it. I think the empire is so big now, it's hard to imagine that could ever go away.
Yeah, I just love the fact that she just pokes fun at the iTunes thing as well, because every season before there was always, you can hear this tune on iTunes just to sell her brand.
Yeah.
But it's great, because everybody does that, but they're self-referencing it. I just think that's brilliant.
And how amazing is it too that one of the competitors, one of my favorites, Trixie Mattel, also has a show on Viceland, the Trixie and Katya show. Yeah. While she's, competing on Drag Race too. It's an empire. It's just
I kind of wish they'd stop doing the death drops though, because it really makes me ache whenever I see them do that, especially when they jump off boxes onto the floor.
Health and safety.
I know. You could just imagine health and safety on that show though. They're probably, either rubbing their hands with glee or just terrified what's going to happen. I love the drama of it, because you can see, especially when they get eliminated, and you see close-ups of their faces. It's like, you see them really working it, because that's what they do, isn't it, for a living? They work that drama.
Yeah. I do have to say I really liked Milk too before this season of All Stars. Like, this season of All Stars, which has really kind of shown herself out. Yeah. She opened the door for herself and was like, all right, I'll leave.
Quite catty though.
I just absolutely love Trixie's comment when Milk got eliminated. Well, that's a lot of tears for safe.
I've got to ask you, if you do the catchphrases, do you do the okay? I can't stop doing that when we're with friends now.
You don't do that in public. I've never seen you do that in public.
Okay.
I guess what happens when I walk out of this studio is another story then.
Showing another side to myself. So we want to know if you've seen Drag Race All Star Season 3, like we have. We've loved it. Do we give it a star rating because it's not complete yet? Would it be unfair? Oh, we've done that before.
We've done it before. Yeah. It's a 4-star for me. So
yeah. I'm tempted to do a 5 because I've really enjoyed this season. I just think it's the kind of cream of the crop, really. It seems to be, for whatever reason, and they're all brilliant, but they're entertaining, and that's the main thing, isn't it? They've got to be entertaining on the show.
And you know what they say about cream? You'll see Ben de la Creme go to the top.
Yeah, I think it's a 5-star for me. I've really enjoyed this season, and I'm looking forward to the next, original show too.
And there's even Drag Race Thailand now, so.
It's just never ending,
How can you keep up?
Don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. We've got TV reviews on Monday and movie reviews on Friday. And we're going to be talking about BFI Flair, which is the new LGBT plus film festival, which is coming to London very soon in March.